Welcome to readers and viewers to this edition of the SuperBlog Versus, and to answer the above video, Michael Cole, the feeling is more than mutual. You have no idea how much we've missed being at WWE events, and to answer your question, Mr. McMahon, about where the hell we've been, well, we've gone through hell, and I don't mean hell in a cell, but we're glad to be back. I mean, thank gosh that the Thunderdome era, necessary as it was, is finally over. Yay! But it also leads us to this. It also leads us to this edition of the SuperBlog Versus, which in this case is WWE Money in the Bank 2021. For those of you who don't know, this is going to be a video where I'm going to give you my predictions on WWE on Pay Per Views that are going on. In this case, Money in the Bank 2021, and as of 7:16 p.m. tonight, I have no idea if there are other matches. If there are matches announced after this, I have no previous knowledge of them. I know I sound like a broken record when I go to this, but I feel it's a disclaimer. So what I'm going to be looking at is are the things from Wikipedia, and I'm going to go through those matches. I'm going to tell you guys what I think I think the predictions are when it comes to this. But if you want to check out this and any other videos, check me. You guys can please check me out, not only on the Autistic SuperChannel at YouTube, but also on Instagram at the Autistic SuperKid. So, that being out of the way, let's get to the predictions. First, we have a tag team match for the Raw tag team titles: AJ and Omos versus the Viking Raiders, Eric and Ivar. This one has been really interesting for me because usually the New Day has been in the Raw tag team titles or the SmackDown tag team titles for a long time. That's really refreshing for this team to get a shot. AJ Styles and Omos have been really well. I mean, I think they've done really well, but I don't think they've had a chance to test themselves as they have as the Viking Raiders will give them. To be fair, I want to give each a chance to impress. So, even though I want the Viking Raiders to win, I think it's going to happen by DQ as a way to kind of let this feud go out until at least SummerSlam, which I hope it does. I mean, the Viking Raiders have proven that they're championship material. They've just been dealing with dumb storylines. If touring is any indication, I mean that this should be where the Viking Raiders are, and I think that even though the Viking Raiders will win, they'll win by disqualification. So Roman Reigns ahead of the table with Paul Heyman defends his Universal title against the Rated R superstar Edge. I have to say this. I mean, Edge is a great performer. Obviously, he's done it all and won it all. But I think in this case, it's Roman Reigns' time. Although he'll probably be tested by Edge. The same could be said about Charlotte Flair and Rhea Ripley for the Raw Women's Tag Team for the Raw Women's title. This one's been really interesting for me. Roman Reigns wins the last one, by the way. I think I'm kind of burned out when it comes to Charlotte Flair winning all the time. So I'm hoping Rhea Ripley wins because I feel like it's his time. Which will get us to the next match: the singles title for the WWE Championship. Kofi Kingston, baby, versus the Almighty Bobby Lashley with MVP. With Kofi Kingston having Xavier Woods. I think this one's gonna be really interesting. I mean, I think much like the Roman Reigns versus Edge match, I think Bobby Lashley's gonna win, but it'll be close when it comes to Kofi Kingston, because Kofi's hungry. He wants to be there again. But I'm gonna go with Bobby Lashley winning this one. This also, but it could also, but the results of those matches could well, and who walks out as champion could well be determined on the next two matches. First of all, we got Ricochet, John Morrison, Riddle, Drew McIntyre, Big E, Kevin Owens, King Nakamura versus Seth Rollins in a Money in the Bank ladder match for a World Championship contract. If Ricochet and John Morrison could do what they did a couple weeks ago, that tells you exactly how physical the match is going to be. Adding the fact that Riddle is injured and that Seth Rollins seems to be on his way out and pushing people over. Even though I want to believe it's going to be Big E, and he would deserve it, by the way, I would think that if I had to choose, it'd either be King Nakamura or Drew McIntyre. I mean, because those two guys want the win. You could say the same thing for the women's Money in the Bank ladder match. Asuka, Naomi, Alexa Bliss, Nikki Ash, Liv Morgan, Selena Vega, Natalya, and Tamina. For the women's Money in the Bank ladder match, I want to see Liv Morgan win. I would like to see Selena Vega win. I mean, because I think they're deserving. Not saying that Nikki Ash and Natalya and Tamina aren't, but Natalya and Tamina are the women's tag team champions. They really don't need it. Asuka, I wouldn't mind if she won it too, because she's been on fire when it comes to Money in the Bank ladder matches. Just think what happened last year. I want to see either Alexa Bliss, Liv Morgan, or Selena Vega are going to win this one. I mean, I've just got that feeling. Like, I've got the feeling that you can't deny Alexa Bliss, you can't deny Selena Vega, but you also can't deny Liv Morgan either. Which is going to get us to what's going to be pre-show match versus Dominic and Rey Mysterio. This is going to be the Battle of Families. Los Mysterios versus the Usos for the SmackDown Tag Team Championship. This one's going to be interesting. I think that the Mysterios are going to win, but again by DQ, because I don't trust that the Usos aren't going to do something to keep themselves fresh to help Reigns retain the championship. So I think that the Mysterios are going to win, but it's also going to be by DQ. So, with that being said, there you have it. If you like the predictions, talk to me. You can talk to me in the comments. You can check me out on YouTube or on Instagram, or you can check me out on Facebook, and you can look at all these things on the AutisticSuperBlog.wordpress.com. Hope to talk to you guys soon, and as always, shine on. And thank fans, yay!